Form energy drink.
I get that. I get
Can
it.
you tap your mic? Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here at the 42nd annual David E. Grange Best Ranger Competition, Fort Benning, Georgia, outside Building 4. Watching some Rangers go through some incredibly difficult day stakes. Everything today meant to be highly anaerobic. Want to give you a quick score update. At 10:32 a.m., these are the current scores. Top three still Team 50, Team 45, and Team 49. 75th Ranger Regiment, RTB, and 75th Ranger Regiment. Again, we saw Team 16 pop into second, back into fourth. Teams are starting to complete more and more events, so we're going to continue to see this deck shuffle. Again, we just heard that Team 36 is on ground starting to complete events, so we should start to see some shuffling through there as well. We know 49's on ground, 36 is on ground, 50's on ground, 51's now on ground. We just got word that they get to choose when they fly in, all the way from Camp Darby to here to begin conducting day stakes. But before we cover more of the competition, we want to just talk about something super special the National Ranger Association did this year. This year, there were a series of raffles that went on during the year that National Ranger Association was giving away some free merch from some of our lovely vendors out here. And then they put together a raffle to fly one lucky winner out here to the Best Ranger competition to get to watch it live. And I'm joined here today by Dylan from the University of Texas, who was our 2026 Best Ranger competition auction winner. He got to fly out here. Tell us how you first learned about the competition and what kind of made you pique your interest to come on out here today.
So, as a cadet at the University of Texas, I have been following Best Ranger for the last couple of years, and one day I just randomly followed the account. I've been keeping up that way, and then I saw that they were doing a raffle. Figured, hey, why not put my hat in the ring? And I was super lucky and blessed and privileged to be able to be a winner this year and to fly out here.
Well, we're super lucky to have you. I think one of the things that's super cool about this competition is I remember growing up, this competition used to be on ESPN. And I remember watching it on ESPN thinking, like, that is super cool. And then years later, it kind of enticed me into the Ranger culture and the Ranger institution. And so it's super cool to hear that that's still pulling guys and the allure here is still pulling guys. What has this been like since you've been on ground to kind of see the behind the scenes? And what are some of the things you saw that maybe surprised you or were super cool or you didn't expect?
I think first and foremost, it's been awesome to see how many people come out here to support teams. You've got families, coaches, all of these vendors, and then just everyone else who's just interested in the whole program. It's super